Hello everyone, this is Kevin T. Rodriguez, film critic of iCritic.net, and let's talk about Adam the Woo again. Now some of you might be asking, why are we discussing Adam the Woo again? Isn't this pretty much a done deal? He was banned from Universal Studios and that's that. And while you are technically correct, I mean, not a whole lot in the story has changed, but we're going to address the topic again anyway. And it's not just because that video brought in like over 20,000 views in a few days and over 70 new subscribers in the same amount of time. And I want to, capitalize on that. It's not just because of that. It's because I've been reading the comments section and the comments are very interesting to read. Some people are kind of on my side where they agree that while he probably broke some rules in the past, the punishment doesn't fit the crime and maybe they should reconsider. And then there's other people who feel like, he broke the law, he's annoying, he's a jerk, he deserves to be banned, and you know what? Hey, that's fine. To each his own, right? I mean, you don't have to like Adam the Woo, you don't have to agree with everything I say. These are my videos, these are my personal opinions. I'm not trying to force them on you, I'm just making them. And whether you agree with them or not is really kind of up to you. The one thing I would like to address, though, is why banning Adam the Woo was a big deal and why it is a bigger deal than most people seem to realize. Because, I mean, it's pretty obvious that people who think this is a mistake think that that's a bad publicity stunt, and people who don't think this is a mistake think, well, who's Adam the Woo? Who cares about Adam the Woo? Well, as you can see from this screenshot of a website that I have in the background, it says, "Man banned for life at Disney World." You want to know who this is? Yep, it's Adam the Woo. This is from when Adam was famously banned from the Disney World theme parks for life over videos he made in the past. Now, I do want to mention that those videos that he got banned for, some would say, well, see, there's a precedent that he got banned. Well, he did completely sneak onto the Disneyland property, whereas from what I understand, the Universal property, employees actually did let him in to film those things. So there is a slight difference in how these things panned out. But regardless, when he was banned from Disney World, it was national news. Maybe not to a huge extent, but media outlets did cover it. Now, I say this because a lot of people are saying, like, well, who's Adam the Woo? What's the matter if he gets banned? How is this a bad publicity thing for Universal Studios? Well, because step one, did I just say step, really? Oh, well, I'll leave it in. Well, reason one, because it was national news the first time. Now, granted, that was because Disney rarely bans people from theme parks, so that might have been one reason. Universal might not be as shy to do that. But the other reason is that Adam the Woo is kind of a staple at theme parks. He loves theme parks. He loves sharing his experiences at theme parks, and he talks to people there. And so a lot of people really do like him, people who are theme park enthusiasts. And theme park enthusiasts, like anything else that's an enthusiastic hobby, has a lot of people who follow it. And they have communities and they have followers. And a lot of those community and followers, they really like Adam the Woo. Now, I don't know exactly what this number is, but you can bet it's a substantial number. A substantial number of people who really do not like the idea of Adam the Woo being banned from Universal Studios Orlando. So not only are you ticking off a huge fan base who really like the guy and don't think that this punishment fits the crime, they might not go to the Orlando parks anymore. For that matter, they might not go to the California parks anymore. Now, are they a big enough number to be felt? That remains to be seen. I'm not gonna lie. We have no idea how big of an impact this can have, if it has any impact whatsoever. Certainly no amount of outcrying from the media and the blogosphere was gonna prevent Disney from making money at Disney World. Universal Orlando, I don't know, because it's a big park. I'm not sure how big of a park it is because, well, here's the thing. I've been there, so I know it's like a huge park, but in terms of business, I don't know. I just know that Disneyland and Disney World makes the most money. It's like no one can ever catch up with them, and then after that, all the other theme parks are picking up the scraps. I know in California, Universal also has to compete with Six Flags and Legoland and SeaWorld San Diego, so it wouldn't be in their best interest to have some negative publicity like this. Maybe Universal Studios Orlando is a little bit in a different ballpark because there's far less competition in regards to theme parks. But the way this is done is what's left a sour taste in a lot of people's mouths. They just do not like that he was picked up off the sidewalk and he was banned for life for something that was done half a decade ago. Especially when you take into account the consideration that there were Universal employees who did let him onto the land to film things, which suggests that maybe they should be punished first before Adam the Woo, because if you were given a free backstage pass to look into the unseen and film it, why wouldn't you take that chance? And to wrap up, despite my like of the guy, I'm not saying he didn't deserve to be punished. I'm not saying he didn't deserve what was coming to him. I think it was a little extreme, but yeah, there was probably some punishment in the cards for what he did. But considering the circumstances were very different, where at Disney World, he trespassed without anybody knowing what he was doing, and in Universal Studios, he went on land that he was invited onto and led onto and told it was okay, at least verbally, maybe not in writing, but verbally he was told it was okay, then I think that's a problem. Because if you and I were like told, hey, you can do this, I mean, why wouldn't we do it? Why wouldn't we do it and not expect there to be no consequences? I mean, it's just a fact, right? But the comments for this story has been very, very interesting, and I want to continue to read them. And you can disagree with me all you want. Just remember to flame responsibly. I always say that, and people think it's just this funny saying, but I really do enjoy reading the other point of view, so long as it doesn't resort to name-calling, derogatory, cyberbullying, and basically that you be respectful. So, as with the other videos, comment below, like, favorite, share, subscribe, and flame responsibly. Have a good one.